G'day Chieftains, Frenemy here. We're doing another Soulmask video, and today I'll be showing how to get the Shadow Mask. This is in the volcano region. It's not an easy fight at all. It's a pretty tough dungeon, but we'll work through it and I'll show you how I did it anyway. So you can see on the map, I've got the teleporter unlocked. There is a teleporter here at where I'm showing on the map here, and it's much easier if you get that unlocked. You can see whereabouts in the volcano region we are. Obviously, we've got to work our way through a cavern kind of region to be able to get to the ruins where the mask is located. So things you'll need, just your usual healing, foods, anything that's going to keep you alive. Bring ice, gonna need it no matter what. Obviously, you need the best armor with heat-proof resistance. So I'm using the Fog Frog armor. That gives you an extra 30 heat-proof with all the pieces on. Plus, I'm using heat-proof mods. So the biggest killer in this cave is the heat itself, just for the first section at least anyway. So you can see where I'm walking in right now. This first section, I'll speed it up. But the first section here, you'll notice that it comes up like a scorching heat or something like that, or severe heat, there it is. So you need the ice basically to get you through this part. You can see on the right hand side there, I've got the ice cube stacked at 5, and you've got a timer there every 2 minutes that will go down. If you let that timer run all the way out, it will go back to 0. But if you don't let it run all the way out and you just keep like eating one ice at a time, it will go back up to the 2 minutes and stay at 5 stacks. You can see I've just gone straight through this, stick to the right hand side. On the left there, I showed that there is a temple you can go up and grab an, is it a note or whatever you call them, inscription that you can read. There is a couple other inscriptions in this first kind of starting area. You can go explore this area as much as you want. Up to you. You probably also noticed that I wasn't getting attacked by anything. That's simply because I've got, I think it's King of Hunter or something like that. It's like the top hunting thing. But basically, yeah, that's how you'll get through that first section. You will be relying on the ice to keep you alive. It's a must-have. There is some really good loot items in here as well, guys. So if you want to explore this cave, I recommend it. First time I went in here doing this video, I forgot my corrosion tanks. So guys, just fully check your packs. Make sure you got everything. You obviously need the corrosion tanks. They are a must. Inside this cave, what can I tell you? It's just like your usual kind of mechanical enemies most of the time anyway. There is a couple, especially the boss, that is I don't know what you'd call, I don't know what they're called, but they're like a red energy kind of mechanical boss. They are quite tough. I find them to be some of the hardest bosses that you can fight. And I kind of I'll show the full length of the boss fight itself because it's tough, and I'd like to see like how I get through it. I'm so used to using the hammer as well, so that's generally what I've been using, but I tried today the gauntlets. I brought some gauntlets along. I want to learn how to use the gauntlets better, so I'm going to try using the gauntlets on the boss, see how that goes. What else can we say about this? That's another thing too. Once you get inside the temple, you don't necessarily need the ice anymore. It's not as hot inside the temple. As long as you're wearing that armor, you know what I mean? Like the Fog Frog armor. I did do this temple, I think, when I was in the Iron Stage Fog Frog, not necessarily Steel. I only had the standard Fog Frog armor, not the Advance. So you can do it in that. It still gives you enough heat proof, plus having the heat proof mods as well. Now you can see here, all I've done is fought 2 of the mechanical enemies, and I've walked straight into the next room and there's a boss straight away. You can skip this boss, go to the door behind him and keep on working your way through. Just a quick note, if you don't know this already, you can just follow, to get straight to a boss, you can just follow any of the doors that have one light lit. That will guide you towards the boss. So if you can see probably in the background as I'm fighting this thing, there's a door there. It has 2 lights on either side. You can see all the other doors, they've got lights on either side. Every door will have lights on either side. If you see one where there's one light lit, one light not lit, then you know that basically that's the way towards the boss. So anyway guys, I'll speed this first fight up. I'll just show how it goes. It's a pretty easy fight. And then I'll come back to it as we get further along into this. So just enjoy and be back in a sec. Alright, first boss down. Wasn't too tough, just takes a little time. You can see he's level 55, so these mechanical enemies in here are pretty tough. So be prepared for that. I probably wouldn't recommend trying this until you're at least awareness strength level 40. If you've got some friends, always makes it a bit easier. Although the last boss that you fight on this, having one or more people, like having like 2 or more people, I should say, might actually make it a little bit hard. So I'll speed through this area here. You can see, you can see I've just found a hidden little tunnel there. But you can basically see that, like I said before, just following wherever there's a torch lit on one side and the other side's not lit, that is the way to go to get straight to a boss. There is some things in this cave that you might want to check out. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's another inscription here that you want to find as well. I just skipped past that. There is a couple other bosses to find as well and fight. And there is good loot in here, so it's kind of worth checking out. So this is the final boss. Like I said, he's some kind of, I don't know, I just call him red energy kind of boss. I don't know. I find that they are the toughest. They've got some weird kind of movesets. You really got to roll at the right time, get your movements down packed. Just follow what he's doing. You can see when them blades come down fast, you know that he's going to do his blade attack. When they come down slow like this, he's going to do a lightning attack. Kind of want to roll just before they hit the ground. But you'll see as I'm doing this fight when I roll and everything else and when I dodge. And I hope you enjoy. I'll put some music on, chill, watch the fight, and see how we go. There we go, guys. Got him down. Halfway through, I decided to switch to the gauntlets and give them a try. I haven't really used them that much. It was kind of fun. Differences between the gauntlets and the hammer, I don't know. Damage-wise, I don't think it's that much difference. Maybe the fact that the gauntlets can drain your stamina so quick, maybe that's a bit of a downfall. But just whatever you prefer. Gauntlets, hammer, whatever you want to use. It's going to do the same thing. It'll get the job done. So over on this side, we've got the big loot box. You do get the fire worship container from that. And, sorry, I've got an animal in the background that's going a bit crazy at the moment. Anyway, that's used for the Doom Tempest Griffin. I'll be doing a video on that a bit later on. Not that hard of a fight, I would say. Can be a little bit annoying. I'll explain that in that video why. Then we're going to work our way up to the top here. We're going to grab our Shadow Mask. The Shadow Mask I haven't really played around with too much yet. I'd love to do a video on later on in the future once I get it to level 10 and I can enter the Mimicry mode and try out the invisible perk that it gives you. Could be a lot of fun going into camps and whatever else and being completely invisible and just, yeah, seeing what kind of trouble I can get myself into. But yeah, once I play around for it a little bit more, I'll see if I want to do a video on that or not. But that is pretty much it for this cave run. It's pretty easy. I say that it's easy just to get to the boss because you see I only fought one other boss and like a couple of minions before I got to him. The boss itself I would not say is easy. Be prepared. It's a tough fight. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a sub and a like, and I'll see you on the next one.